right, so, and that's £45 for the day, okay? Sam for download. If you're interested in that, just give me a shout, okay? So we're 29 minutes past, which means Andy should be ready. Hopefully he's going to tell you about retreats and things, because he's far more organised than I am. I have no idea where in the world he is. He's anyway. Cornwall is really sunny today. In fact, I've had the fan on all morning already and all the windows open. So it's going to be a hot one down here. Hopefully you're all right where you are. We got a hosepipe ban. Hey, Andy's now ready. He's just come up with a flash up on my screen saying they're now ready and live. Okay, so we are talking 10:30 now. So have a lovely, lovely weekend, everybody. Go see Andy, Crafty-UK. Thank you for watching. abbyann.com. You'll find it all and more. I'm going to come at you and turn you off.
Right, good morning. I was going to set up the thing on the iPad, but it's having it's decided to work now. Give me a moment, and we'll see the feed. Decided to work now. Let's turn the sound down, or we're going to have real problems, aren't we? So therefore, I can see the feed on. Whoops, I can see the feed on Facebook. Oh, just as I set that up, it's working on here as well. Oh, you never know. So, just let me tilt back a bit, and you can see more of me, if that's really what you want. Good morning. Thank you to Jules and Abby and... I better call her Julia. She might not be like being called Jules. Thanks to both of them for doing today. I think I caught bits of Julia. We're packing. We're off to the caravan as soon as the live is finished. Well, as soon as I've put everything else in the thing. And so if anyone wants to buy anything of the offers that I'm about to tell you about, if you get them in within the next hour, I'll wrap them and pack them. If not, it'll be when we get back. So we're going for a few days, then we're coming back because we're going to friends sewing somewhere, and then we're going back to the caravan next week again, or next weekend. Abby, another Jacqueline, and Strawberry Tracy has joined us. Good morning, Strawberry Tracy, and Jules Rob. Either will do. I didn't read the first bit, Jules, Juliet. So either will do. I didn't read the thing. Can I scroll back on the list? Oh, morning, Joe and Andy. All right, either will do. Nope, don't understand that. Hey, so we were off at Festival of Quilts last week. So thanks to all those that came and joined us at Festival of Quilts. Sunday was like a morgue. They were just wandering around. Lots of people there collecting their quilts, and really not much going on. So it was the dip in the years. So it wasn't. I mean, last year was a super year. Everybody came last year, but wasn't so popular this year, as it will always be, because it's an expensive event to go to. Morning, Mandy. Either name. Ah, right, either name, yes, because it says Jules Rob, you see, but so it's Juliet. I know I was either name. I was talking about Julia when I was saying Jules. That's because it was on the screen. That's what perhaps the confusion is. And June's joined us from sunny Kings Lynn. So just to confirm, it is sunny in Kings Lynn, and I'm not making it up because June is in Lynn as well, just over the road and round the corner a bit. We saw June yesterday because we went to a workshop where only June only popped in. So we're going to have a quick whiz through some new stuff. So festival, lots of people came and asked for butterflies. we just one of them things you just run out of and you don't realise you run out of. So we've cut more butterflies and we put them on the website. We put them in the Sunday special page. So the butterflies are 10 quid if you want one, and they'll stay there for a while. And that's just made a ka-ching noise. I don't on earth know what the ka-ching was. And then and we've got a maybe that was because there's one person on Facebook as well. So Angela is watching on Facebook. Julia is not Facebook, YouTube. Julia is on YouTube as well. How's the YouTube picture? Good. Yes, okay. Anyway, so and also we'd run out of baby elephants, so we put that on. We've recut these, put them on the website, and we put them both on the Sunday special page, and they are £10 instead of 15. That will involve postage because postage is free if you spend over £12, but both of them are under postage, so you'll pay £3 on postage if you wish either of them. They'll be there until we sort of like middle of the week when we are thinking about heading back. And like I say, if you buy them now, I might get some in the post before I go. If not, they'll be dispatched on Wednesday or Thursday, whichever day we decide to come back from the caravan. I can't say when we get bored. It'll be when we've run out, because we've packed the car with things to do. Because it's nice sitting on the deck doing something, but we packed some stuff to kit. Because this kit, which is behind me, we sold several of these at festivals, so we've got to make more of these up. This is the Two Halves Become One /Heart. It's in the background. It is 74 by 50 quilt, and it's £95. It's on the website if you wish one. And we've got to make some more because we keep selling them, which is a good thing because there's not a lot of point in making them if nobody buys them. So you get all the instructions on everything on how to do it. You get all the fabric in the pack, and then you get this wonderful ruler of my creations, which is the correct way round. And this cuts everything. This cuts the half square. This cuts the hearts. This cuts the corner blocks. It cuts the strips in between. Shows you how it all goes and everything. And it all comes in a nice, really useful box. Which, if I take the ruler out, I haven't got the time to position that correctly. It comes in a really useful box like that, all with it. Okay. The other one that we had up after the name of the fabric, come to me when I get to it because I'm going to scroll through that in a minute. Nightfall, that comes from the shadow in the hallway. And then Two Halves Become One. Everyone wanted this at festival. They wanted just the pattern only and ruler. This is now done, and this is on the website as well. So you'll find that under patterns. And down. The other one that's on the website now is Garland. Which was the new quilt. I did hold this up last time. So this is Garland. This is another quilt we did. Had this at festival. This is I think it's 50 by 21 table runner. Complete kit to do that is all on the website, as well as a pattern, and which has got a folding template in it. And the other thing that's on the website that everybody asked, because this went mega at festival, the trees. We sold out of this by Saturday morning, because we just about sold out. We thought we'd sold out Friday night, but then we found some more underneath and sold them for Saturday morning. So we've restocked. We've been frantically cutting bits of fabric up to make these. So this is on there, but what we didn't have at festival is we didn't have the extra pattern. There are two quilts that were on that chair with the elephants on. Can I have them, please? I didn't bring them in here. There was two quilts with elephants that were supposed to come in here with me. There we go. Thank you. So I said the elephant earlier, that was on special offer. Here are the quilts for the elephant. So simple to make. Applique on. The ear is interchangeable colour-wise, and the foot comes off. And then we made this lovely one in cashmere. So you can't feel how nice this is, but the elephants are in cashmere running along there. So that's what you do with the elephants. And then the butterfly, it's a big mess down here on the floor. The butterflies, we did this. So this is a large quilt, and we put the butterflies, just applique some butterflies on it, just to add to a little effect. So that's the medium one of the butterflies. There's 3 butterflies, 3 sizes. There's a 6-inch, this 2.5, and then there's a 1.5. And that's what they're for. They're adding to your quilt. So this is a large tree down the bottom here. Don't get too excited, Julia. There's a squirrel. Because we do a squirrel template. That's the little squirrel template. And then over the other side of the tree is his... Oh, God. Can't get this right in there. There's his acorn. Right, so yes, that's them there. If you want to see that. It'll go here. So new fabrics arriving. So we had these last week. So back to school came in. There's a pencil case on the Andover website to make a quick, easy pencil case with this. If we get enough time, we're going to have a go with that while we're away for a few days. But back to school, we've got rolls of it. I don't think I've put them on the website yet, but I will, as well as Nightfall, which is what's all been kitted up. So that's all been spoken for. That's in the kits for the thing. But if there's something you particularly want, if you wanted a roll of it, we'll do a roll of it. But we won't have it by the ½ metre or anything because it's been kitted. So, and then after festival, yes, we've had more in after festival. Nordic Summer arrived as soon as we came back from festival. So I believe Abby's got this. So I think Abby showed it there. So I don't know what Abby's done with it. So we're just doing the roll at the moment. So the 5-inch roll, if it's not on the website, will be. I couldn't find it this morning. It's in the van because we've just done two events. We did an event on Friday and we did an event on Saturday. So we did what's on Friday. I have no idea what the day is. Apparently it's Sunday because it's Amigo Sunday. That's why I'm sitting here. That's a good clue. With our local quilt group, we did what's called PhD Day, and we all get together in the hall and we have a whole day of sewing from something like 8 until 8 virtually, I think it was, or 9 until 8. We bring our own lunch and then we have a fish and chip tea. But it all got disturbed at the beginning because we'd been there about half an hour and the fire alarms went off, so we all trudged outside. I think this is something to do with Joe because if anyone read any of the posts from festival about Joe's ring and having 4 firemen cut the ring off, I won't go into any more detail. You'll have to find the post and read it. But yeah, 4 firemen to cut 1 ring off. I think that's a little bit over the top. But you know what these women are like in firemen. Alright, yeah, my 2 hours' spelling is right on the template but wrong on the packaging. That doesn't surprise me at all, Judith. I posted your thing the other day, Judith. I don't know whether it's arrived, your order. And Judith put squirrel! She's obsessed with them squirrels. We don't get any here. I used to get them in my mother's garden, but we get no squirrels here. We get no form of wildlife here. Well, out the front we do. At the back, we get nothing. There's loads of things happening on the field. But so Nordic Summer arrived. Rolls of that available if there. So PhD Day. So this was PhD Day. So we were at St Andrew's School. Can I turn down the volume? This is Friday morning. I can turn down the volume about that. So it was all set out. We had a little shop in the corner. Any events we come to, if you invite us to them, we'll bring a little shop and set it up. So it was something like this. We need a little corner space or the stage area. They all went quiet because they had realised I was filming. They all thought I was live, but I was just filming it to play it on the Sunday Live. And then they tried to advertise something. So there's our quilts up. That's the My Plus One there on the right, and the hearts. And they're trying to advertise something, but because that was what happened yesterday. They had a sale there at the school. In aid of William Rank, Arthur Rank, not William Rank, Arthur Rank's hospice. And so there's our little shop and all the fabric there. That's Nordic Summer there at the bottom there. So you can see what that's like. And there's the roll of it, which is somewhere in the van. Because I can't pick it up and show you. I don't need to pick it up and show you because it's all here, isn't it? So that's what we did on Friday, in between the fire alarm and the fish and chips for tea. and we started on a new quilt which we will be carrying on once we get to the caravan with the new. Are we going to come to it? Yes. No. We've got Cottage Cloth 3 has arrived, so we've got some boxes of that, so we're making that in that. So that's the I never know when the video is going to end because there's no time limit on it. So that was what we did Friday, and then Saturday we went to the West Winch group, which we were no longer meeting at West Winch. I just thought it'd be over by now. I'm just going on and on and on.
Well, we'll do a bit later when everybody's here, so that once they're all busy doing things.
So yes, oh yes, no, yes, we had this. So our hexagon kite quilt. This is Sue's version of it. She likes to be different, so this is in Gemma fabric. So this is fabric's no longer available, but she got a piece of this and she made that with it. So that was looked rather nice.
Back to me.
Oh, yeah, morning. So that's that. Then we went off to St Germans. This is where they're in St German, Wigan Hall, St Germans village hall, where they were doing the tree colours. So we did a little workshop with that. So people are busy beavering away. I think they knew I was filming, but I don't think they knew I was videoing. So I kept quiet. Morning, Lizzie. So there's, you can see bits of the trees and stuff. They're all working on them. It's foundation paper piecing, and then someone's going to hold one up in a minute. There's one finished. Bits of them there. Some did Christmas ones, some did all coloured ones. The one at the end here is orange, and then again we had a little pop-up shop there as well. Just to because we always have a pop-up shop because we take everything in our new big van now. And so there's the two halves become one. So that was that. That was our Friday and Saturday. So we're a bit on the go. So we need a holiday. I see what I mean. Yeah. I've put comma halves. So just, it's being belonged to. I know what I've done. Good picture. Still exhausted after festival. So that's Angela still exhausted. Yeah, she didn't work for us this year. She was seconded away to Dewberry Fabrics. So there. And Kim's found us on YouTube. It's better on YouTube, well, apart from the adverts. But obviously, the more on YouTube, Julia's saying she gets paid. I ain't got to that far yet. But I haven't been putting as many on there as Julia does. Yeah. So we're working towards that. So I'm trying to scroll down something, but I'm using the wrong bit. So I was meant to bring one of these with us, but we did a new ruler half square triangle, which we sold at festival, and I think it's on the website. If it's not, there's another job for me to do to put on half square triangle, just making it easy to do. We'll click onto retreats while we're down the bottom here. So there will be, Coventry there's still just a couple of spaces left on Coventry, which if they're not taken, they're not taken. Really doesn't matter. Still room on Peterborough, still room at Newcastle, and of course Ayr and Basingstoke are next year, and there's plenty of room on them still. Well, say plenty of room. Ayr is getting nearly full, and Basingstoke we've already filled one, and we're now on the second one. So they're busy yet. So we will be closing the books soon because I'll be having to put the thing into the final numbers into the hotel. So if you are thinking about booking Peterborough, Coventry or Newcastle, need to get on with it quick, get your name down. Obviously the chances of spreading your bill has gone because we are all most people have paid just about their final balances in it. So what are we doing? So we're joining Abby in 8th of September, probably 8th and 9th of September, Brighton, for the show there, Brighton Racecourse, if you live down that area, new show in that area. So come and support it, come and see us. And then basically September and October. We've got all 3 retreats on there. I'm going to spend most of my life at a hotel soon. I'm not sure why. I've got a house. People are always saying that you're always away, but now we're even more away with all these retreats. And of course we have Malvern and Newcastle shows as well in amongst the retreats. So that's all there. Clarence is special. We've still got this fabric. No one wants it anymore. No one wants it. It's just sitting there. It's still there in the hall next to me. So, but and I keep meaning to search around and find a new one for Clarence to have. But I just we've got plenty. We've got so much fabric. We're just chopping things up all over the place. How many colours in the Cottage 3? So, Jacqueline, the Cottage 3 has 24 colours, same as the other 2 collections. They all had 24 in. So there is a roll of the available. That's once again, we'll go on the website. If it's not, you can always just WhatsApp me. They're £42 because it's 3 metres of fabric. So you can just WhatsApp me and I'll sort you out a roll of Cottage Cloth 3. We are doing that. Get off of this page. We've been there with it. So I showed this the other week. This is the Diamond No Y seam. This is just a quick video of how it works. Just a simple little tutorial how it goes together, so you can see there is no Y seams, so it joins together to make a quick little tumbling block very cleverly and easily. Simple as that. Diamond No Y seam on the website now as we speak. So we'll go back to here, so don't forget special offers this week. The elephant, baby elephant and the butterflies, both £10 instead of 15. In the Sunday special page, you'll find the FPP stuff in a page under FPP, surprisingly, and the quilt kits, should you want the garland, the one behind me, they're all in there, and the pattern only versions with templates are in there as well, with them on each section as a pull down menu. So that is all there. I've covered all that. Oh, this. So we found this at festival. It was dropped on the floor of our stand. So I think it's some sort of walking stick holder or something, or support if you've got a walking stick. So it's all quilted round, and then it's been stitched up at this end. It's all padded. Like I say, there is a bit there you can see through. If it's yours, let us know, because it was, so you'd have to have been at Festival of Quilts and you'd had to come on our stand, and it would have been on the Sunday that it was dropped, because I found it while packing up. I'm sure it was on the Sunday. So if it's yours, let us know, and we will find a way of returning it. It's like a fish going mad. So it's a seatbelt comfortable. So why would a seatbelt thing be in the hall at festival? No one's just got out of their car. I understand where you're coming from, Gillian. Unless it fell out of their bag, but I would have thought the seatbelt would have been threaded through it, so it would still be in the car. But a nice idea. But I think I'm going to have to go. I'm sure it's like it would be for walking stick or something. I can't see why a seatbelt thing would be in there. Debbie, good morning. You've arrived a bit late, and happy birthday to Debbie for not yesterday, the day before. Friday, that's correct. Friday, I'm just showing out. We've found your present, Debbie. It's in the kitchen. That's of no use to you at all, but it's been found in a box in the back of the van. So it will be with you when Joe next comes. Friday. Oh, Friday, yes, because we'll see you on Friday, because we're at Cozy Cabin. Anyone doesn't know where Cozy Cabin is? It's at Risby. They've got it's a fabric shop, and they've got a little extra little cabin at the side where they hire out. People can go along and sew. They do workshops and stuff there. So if you've never heard of Cozy Cabin and you're in the Norfolk, Suffolk area, better Google. It's near Bury St Edmunds. That's the bigger place. I said Risby, but it isn't. It's Risby Barnes. So that's it. We have covered everything, and we are keeps ka-chinging. Good morning, Joanne. Sorry. Sunny Cambridge, another see it's all sunny up here. I don't know. I didn't get. I know Cornwall was good. I didn't get. I can't remember what the weather was like down in or across in Wales. I didn't get that. Yeah, it looks like. Sorry, Gilly. Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, it just. I just didn't see what a seatbelt thing was doing in the thing. So we have a last recap because we've got 5 minutes left, and I've sort of like covered everything for a change. So this is the garland quilt. It's a table runner. Could be classed as Christmas because it's red, gold, and green. But it could be on, it could be on your table any time of the year. The big quilt in the background, two halves become one. That will be there, and that's the template that runs it. Makes all the pieces, and then buried under here. So I've got the butterflies. So the butterflies that are on special offer. Here's the butterflies on the big quilt and on the tree, and we can't go without putting the squirrel on again, just to get Julia excited if she's still watching, and the acorn there. And we've got a single tree. That's one of the trees. It's just a single tree. That's sort of like what they were making yesterday. It's in Germans, just single trees. And then I think a big pile of quilts on the floor here. Is this the right way up? No, the elephants are upside down. So this is the elephants, which is the other one on the special offer. So that's the elephants. The foot is removable, the ears removable, so you can do them in different colours. I have a nice quilt, but that was the one thing I couldn't find this morning. I searched and searched for that. So but patterns for that, pattern only for that, and pattern only for the trees are available on the website now. We've updated the website. I did a big this morning. Roasting in Wales. Is that the chickens or just everybody in particular? No one in particular, but so it's roasting all over the country. So my little bit at the front, my first frame, that's not really relevant today, is it? So because normally it's sunny in Norfolk and raining in Cornwall and Wales, but that's not the case this morning, apparently. I'm now up to waffling. If anything, so we covered where we're going. We can remind you what we're doing. We're at Brighton. Come and see us at Brighton, Malvern, and Newcastle. Shows still to go. We're not. Abby's doing the Exeter one. We're not down to do that. And of course, we've got little pop-up shops at groups and workshops and stuff. But we have got a quietish month. Hence, we are off to the caravan as soon as I've finished. Well, not as soon as I've finished, because as soon as I've packed everything, and I've packed some fabric. I've got a new, picked up a new customer thing, not somewhere you can just nip by, because they're called Be So Pretty, and they're on the Isle of Man, so it's not a place that you're just going to be passing. But I'm sure they must have a quilt shop on the Isle of Man, so if you do go to the Isle of Man on holiday, have a look for Be So Pretty. So I've just made them some templates. I've got to pack them, so just in case they're watching. Need trees. What? Just is that for shade in Wales to stop your roasting, Judith? So the packs are ready. So let's say they'll be packed up. We're taking the kits to make up at the caravan. So soon as we're back, we'll be shipping out orders. So you can put your order in for the trees, Judith, and they'll be shipped at the end of the week. We'll probably ship things first class because we'll have been delayed, or depends on when people got there. We are finally reaching the 59 mark. I think I've covered everything. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Thank you, Abby, and thank you for Julia, and that's about it. We will see you again somewhere in the country. I did several lives from festival, so if you want to see the quilts and stuff, go and have a look there at all the quilts and all my lives. They're all on YouTube. They're on Facebook at the moment, but they'll be on YouTube, and they'll stay on YouTube, so you can go there and have a look at them. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending a half hour with me Sunday morning, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks.
I try to keep on keeping on. I try to keep on keeping on.